Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am sharing with you guys our grade 4 curriculum for the fall. It's already that time of year again, which is crazy. It's already time for preparing for next school year, my goodness. But I have all of my son's 4th grade curriculum set out, ready to show you guys. This video is a collab with Deanna over at her channel, Taming the Frizz. Her oldest daughter is also entering grade 4 and she's going to be sharing all of her curriculum choices for this fall. I know we have some similar choices, we have some very different choices, so you're going to want to check out her channel. I'll leave her channel link in the description down below. But now let's get started on this 4th grade curriculum. Every year that goes by, like every year older my son gets, I'm like, how are we already in grade 4? How do I have a child in grade 4? Anyways, I have bought all the curriculum and I'm going to turn this around and show you everything. So here it is, all at a glance. Again, we are doing teaching textbooks, and so I don't have anything on hand for that. That is done on the computer, but he's doing teaching textbooks for math. As well for math, I wanted to show you these wrap-ups that we really like. And so we have the subtraction, the addition, and the multiplication. So for each one, you wrap this string up to do the answers, and then if the string is right on the lines when you turn it around, that's how you know that you got all the right answers. But we did this a lot this year for multiplication, and that was really helpful, so I'm sure we'll do all of those again. The subtraction one actually is my only new one, so we'll do those. I am also in the next few days here buying the Time Tales app. I've heard about this from some of you guys, that was a really big help for learning multiplication, so I'm gonna get that. And let me know down in the comments below if you've tried that and if you liked that. I've seen some good reviews, so we'll try that out. After math, let's see here. Again, so reading. I don't have any reading books. I usually get the pathway readers for like grade 1 and grade 2 and grade 3. I did that. I didn't do that this year for grade 4. But we do lots of reading from the library. I always have some assigned reading for him, so whether it is some like Christian fiction book or some biography or like a Who Was book, and I do give him assigned reading every day, but I don't have anything here that is assigned reading for him. For writing, we are doing this book this year called Cursive Success. So Handwriting Without Tears is what we usually use for writing. He learned cursive last year, but this year we're doing Cursive Success, so it's just more review and just kind of perfecting or working on getting better at cursive. So that's going to be his writing book. For writing as well, this is kind of like writing / reading. We do Explode the Code, and so it's a lot of work on phonics, and then as you can see it's writing too, but it's learning phonics rules as you go along, and we really like doing these books. So I got book number 5, and then I also got book number 6 for him because I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get through 2 books this year. So that is our writing. Next we'll go on to spelling. So I showed you guys this past year that we were doing spelling power for spelling, and we're going to do that again for grade 4. And so basically we'll just start off right where we stopped last year, and we'll go through and just reviewing all these word lists. And I have a video where I explained more how we use spelling power, and so you can check that out if you want to know more about this curriculum. That's what we're doing for spelling. So we're gonna go back over here, and this is kind of an extra science book I got this year. I've seen some good reviews on these, and so I wanted to try this out. So this is Dr. Bonafide, and there are 4 different books. Let's see if it shows what they are somewhere in here. I don't know. Okay, but there are 4 different books. The first book is going through all the bones of the hand, arm, and shoulder, and that's this whole book is the hand, arm, and shoulder. There's another book on the bones of another body part. I don't remember what they are right now, but this year we're just doing book number 1 of Dr. Bonafide. So it goes through, and as you can see, there are some pictures here that you are going to need these glasses to look at. Oh, there they are. Haha. All right. So the bones of the what does it say here? Foot, leg, and pelvis, the bones of the rib cage and spine, and the bones of the head, face, and neck. So if we enjoy that this year, we'll go ahead and buy some more of those books. But anyways, it has those glasses there to look at some of these pictures, and it just goes into detail all about these bones and reviews. And yeah, I think that will be super interesting. So that's like an extra science book. And then also let's cut down here. These books are all that my grade 4, grade 2, and grade 1 student will do together. So we have the Dr. Bonafide, we have Story of the World, and this is the 4th book. We've done book 1, 2, and 3, so we're on to book 4 this year. Now, one thing a little bit disappointing with this book 4 is that last year I got the activity book to go along with it, and I was going to do it this year, and then I saw a review that said in book 4 there are no coloring pages, which is really the thing we liked the most doing with book 3 was the coloring pages. And so, to be honest, I probably should have checked more reviews than just one to make sure that that was a valid source of information. But because of that one review, I didn't buy the activity book. But let me know if that's wrong, because then I will go ahead and get the activity book, because we really liked having the coloring pages. But anyways, we really enjoy Story of the World. So that's the last book in this series, 1 to 4. And then next year we'll just start with book 1 again and cycle through those again. This is what we are doing for geography. It is Galloping the Globe, and we did this partway through last year. Let's see, where did we get to? We got to the poles. Anyway, we did about half the book, or a little bit more than half the book last year, and so we're just going to start off. Yeah, we did the USA. I think that's where we stopped, right after, North America. So yes, we'll be starting with South America. So less than half the book left, so we'll see what we do when we're done this book, but for at least till Christmas, I expect this will keep us busy doing South America, and I think we have Africa later on here as well. So that is our geography curriculum. For science, our main science, we are doing Apologia once again. We really enjoy Apologia. I was watching someone else's review on curriculum recently, and she was saying it's hard for me to say how much I prefer our curriculum when we haven't tried something else, and that's kind of the boat I'm in. I'm telling you guys, I love Apologia, but that's the only science curriculum I've viewed, so there might be some other good ones out there too, but I don't have anything to compare this to, but we really do enjoy the Apologia science books. They're very Christian based and very detailed and very informative, and I love the pictures in it. So as you saw, it's Swimming Creatures of the 5th Day. We did Flying Creatures of the 5th Day just this past year, so now we're on to Swimming Creatures. And yeah, it looks like a lot of fun to learn all this information. So that is our science curriculum. And then, oh yes, I haven't showed you grammar. So we're doing first language lessons. Again, we've been doing first language lessons since the beginning of, I was going to say the beginning of time, since the beginning of starting homeschooling. So this is level 4. We've done book 1, level 2, and then level 3 we started this year. It is a very in-depth book, probably just about as fat as this one. And so we're about ending off this school year here. I think we're about 2/3 of the way through it. So we're going to finish it, but I did buy level 4 so that we're ready for when level 3 is over. I imagine after about halfway through the year, we'll be ready to go on to level 4. So there are 2 books. This is the workbook. So this is what my son will be using, and it looks like some more diagramming and parts of speech, just reviewing parts of speech. And then they have a whole oh my goodness, teacher's guide as well. And the thing about these first language lessons books is that you cannot, for levels 3 and 4, they sell an activity book and a workbook, or sorry, a workbook and a teacher's guide, and you cannot only have one. You really need to have both to teach the lesson, and then to have the workbook for them as well. So that will be for when we are done level 3. And that is really an overview look at all the curriculum we have for him this year. Now I will say that last year I told you guys that I was looking for some sort of typing instructor, CD or app or something I could use for him to learn typing. I never did find anything. I never really looked into it as much as I wanted to, and so I didn't find anything. So let me know down below if you have any suggestions for me. I've seen some that are only PC. We have Mac, so we need Mac. And I've seen some that just don't have good reviews. And I learned to type on Mavis Beacon, and I loved Mavis Beacon, but I don't think that Mavis Beacon is an option anymore. I'm not sure. Let me know it down in the comments below if you have found some sort of typing instructor that you enjoyed. Also, we're doing piano lessons. We started piano lessons this past year, so every day that is a big part of our schoolwork too, is piano practice, piano lessons. I am teaching them. And so that's kind of our music part of school. But that is it for today's video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and come back again if you want to see the rest of our curriculum. I am talking so fast, I hope I'm making sense, but my son is napping, my little guy, and I want to get 3 curriculum videos filmed before he gets up. So that is my goal today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.